Hey guys, check it out. I've got some really cool summer reading material for you here as we kind of wind down here in the middle of July. First up, Film Star Magazine. This is a new movie magazine from the makers of Death Ray, a genre magazine in the UK. This is printed in the UK like all the great magazines now. Large format, glossy pictures. You see on the cover that's Inglourious Basterds, Brad Pitt, the Quentin Tarantino film coming out next month. But just really big features where they go into detail about films and behind the scenes, and they cover all sorts of different lists and nostalgic materials and reviews and all kind of really cool stuff. So check this out. This is a magazine that you can actually read over the course of several weeks, not in one sitting. Film Star. Something about summer makes me want to read Conan novels. Now I have all the Robert E. Howard new stuff, where it's the original transcripts unedited in his words, but I just like reading these old Lancer ones, where you got the Frazetta cover art, and you know, you can take them anywhere you go and just sort of great reads. Conan, Robert E. Howard's masterpiece. I just love reading this stuff. Next, we're going to be a little more serious. This is more of a scholarly book. It's The Cinema of David Cronenberg, and I've been reading this really non-stop all summer, rereading parts of it because it's a really intense study. And he's one of my favorite filmmakers. Videodrome, The Brood, Scanners, among others, and Crash, which I will get to in a moment. So if you really want a really intelligent, in-depth study of a true artist of the cinema, the films of David Cronenberg. I love reading screenplays as well as books. This is Crash. This is the screenplay adaptation that David Cronenberg wrote from the James Ballard novel, which I also have, but it's kind of interesting because he really adapted the novel almost directly into the screenplay, so I like to do the comparisons sometimes because I've written both and I think it's interesting to compare. So Crash, the screenplay, one of the kinkiest, most bizarre films ever made, and I can't get enough of it. Okay, now it's July, it's training camp time, so I gotta read my football magazines here. So here we go, Fantasy Football. That's my boy there, Fitzgerald, on the cover. One of my favorite players from Pitt, of course. And, you know, it's summertime, it's camp. You got to start getting ready for it. NFL, fantasy football. Love reading this stuff. Okay, so check this out. This is a photography book, really. It's Pittsburgh, then and now. And some of these pictures are just jaw-dropping. Excuse me, check this out. I mean, and I really like this one here because, as you can see, that there, that's the Shenley Bridge, which is, you know, the Panther Hollow Bridge, also called in Pittsburgh. You know, then and now. What's kind of interesting is that I have a thing for that bridge because I used to walk over it all the time, my whole life as a child and when I went to school at Pitt. And I set a critical scene there on that bridge in my Pittsburgh-based novel, She. So here that is for my final item of summer reading material, She. So there you have it, guys. Some really super cool books and magazines, great reading material to get you through the rest of this long, hot summer. Have a great weekend, everyone.